Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. In this video tutorial, I will explain in Django web application how to get the current web page path on the templates. So here in the page 2, we don't have any HTTP extension, but in page 1, we have this HTTP. If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates. Before creating a new Django web application, first we require one new folder. So I'm creating a new folder in this E drive. Right click the mouse, go to new and select folder, and the folder name is Django get path. Enter. Let's browse this folder. Right now this folder is totally empty. We'll create a new Django web application in this folder. I'm using Visual Studio Code to create a Django web application, but before that we need to add our the folder which we have created in the E drive. For that, go to File and select Open Folder. The folder name is a Django get path. I have created in the E drive. Select folder, and here the folder is successfully created, and here the folder is successfully added to our Explorer panel. At the right side we got the welcome page. Let's close this welcome page. Now it's time to create the application in this folder. For that, go to View and select Terminal, and here we got our terminal, which is nothing but a PowerShell or command prompt. And also notice there is a path here which shows the E drive. This is the folder name. Now in this folder I am creating an application Django-admin start project. It's not space here. Start project, and the application name is get URL path. Enter. Get URL path is my application name, and notice here the application is created successfully. Let me expand this application, and in this application contains one subfolder and one manage.py Python file. Let me allow to expand the subfolder also. Now in the subfolder contains some default Python files like settings.py, urls.py. All these files and folders has been created automatically when I create this application get URL path. So after creating the application, the next step, let's add one templates folder to add our HTML pages. So select the application name, right click the mouse, go to select new folder, and the folder name I'm giving the templates folder. And here we got our templates folder. Now this templates folder contains all my HTML pages. So let's add two HTML pages here. Right click the templates folder, click new file, and the file name I'm adding index. Let's give the page 1. So page1.html, and here we got our page1.html. Let's add another page. Right click the mouse, go to new file, and this one is a page2.html. Enter. And now we got two HTML pages in our templates folder. So after adding the templates, next let's add one views page to our subfolder of the application. Right click the subfolder, go to new file, and the file name is views.py. Enter. And here we got a views.py page. Now in this views.py page contains the actual logic to get the current URL path of the web page. So before that, we'll add the necessary classes. We'll import the necessary classes from Django.shortcuts import render class. The render class is used when we want to browse the HTML pages. We need to use this render class in Django. So after adding this render class, next step, let's define a function called show URL. Is the function name request colon, and this function return I want to render requesting the page. The page name is page1.html. This page I am requesting here, and the third parameter is we are passing the URL, the object. So here let's define the variable called get underscore show URL. Let's define show URL object is a variable, and here I'm requesting dot get underscore the host name. The get underscore host method, it displays the domain name. So let's check the output first. Let's copy this one, show URL object. Let's add to our render method. I'm adding one dictionary between curly brackets, double quotes. The dictionary contains keys and values. The key is here is display URL colon, and the values is show URL object. Let's copy this one and paste here. That's it. Now again, let's create another function called page to URL request colon. Instead of writing the same code, let's copy this one and paste here. And this one, instead of page 1, I'm adding page 2. That's it. Let's save this file, save all. After that, we need to configure the URLs. Open urls.py. In the urls.py, let's import first views from .import views, and in the URL patterns, let's add the path within single quotes. This one I'm adding page 1 comma views dot the page 1. This page 1 HTML templates I'm accessing with the help of this function name show URL. So here the page 1 URL comma name is equals to within double quotes I'm adding show URL. The same function name I'm adding here. Let's copy this one and paste here. Let's add for the second page, the page 2. The page 2 HTML we're accessing with the help of this function page 2 URL. Let's copy that one and paste here and name also the page 2 URL, the function name. That's it. Let's save this file. We have configured the URLs also. Now the final step, in the settings.py, open that one. We need to add our application name in this install underscore apps. So within single quotes, copy this get URL path and paste here. Then come to the bottom, the templates directories os.path.join. I am joining my path the templates folder with the base directory. So path joining with the base directory comma within single quotes I am adding templates. That's it. Let's save this file, save all. Now switch page 1.html. Here I'm adding h1 tags, header tags. Get the page 1 template URL colon, and the URL we're getting between double curly brackets. In this expression I'm adding the display URL, the key name of the dictionary. So I'm getting the page 1.html URL here. So let's add here. Let's copy this one and paste this one for the second page to get the current host, get host name. So let's save these files, save all. Now it's time to check the output. Come to the terminal. Before run the server, we need to add our application to this path, cd application to the path. Now let's run the server. Python manage.py, run server, enter. See, after I run the server, we don't have any issues in our application, and below that we got our web server link. This is our host name, and here we got the default output of our application, page.form, because we have added the path page 1 to access the page 1 / page 1, enter. See, here we got the output. Here we got the page 1 template URL. The page 1 URL is this is 1, because we have added only the get host. The host only we are getting. The host is this one, which is our web server name. In our case, this is the URL. Let's check the page 2 also. and page 2 template also same, because we have accessing only to get the get underscore host only. Now to get the page name also, add plus request dot path. Let's copy this one, plus request dot path. Let's save this views page. Now we'll check the output. I'm reloading the page 2. See here we got the get URL, the complete path we are getting. This is the host name and this is the page name, page 2. If we access the page 1, we got the page 1 also. Suppose if you want to get the absolute host name, which includes the HTTP also, so for that let's switch over to views page. Instead of get host, let's add underscore current underscore scheme underscore the host. Now let's save this file, save all. We'll check the output. Now I'm reloading the page 1, and here we got a new output which includes HTTP also, the absolute path. If you don't want this HTTP in your URL, so just add the get underscore host like I added in the page 2. So here in the page 2 we don't have any HTTP extension, but in page 1 we have this HTTP. That's it. In this tutorial I have explained how to get the current path of page in Django web applications.